So I may be more aware of narcissism than the average person based off of my experience with someone who I believe may be a narcissist within the, you know, court and legal proceedings that I've been in. I have genuinely learned from experience the way that these people operate. But I've also done like extensive research on narcissistic personality disorder. I kind of get this way when I get like almost like when I'm trying to understand something or teach myself something, I kind of get to a point of like I want to understand everything about it because I genuinely don't didn't or at least didn't know anything about it before entering a custody battle 9 years ago. So I genuinely, and I'm probably more sensitive than most about the word narcissism getting thrown around because a lot of people think that narcissism is like someone that takes selfies or someone that talks about themselves a lot. Um, somebody being self-absorbed is completely different than somebody who is a narcissist. A narcissist has a disorder. Like the way that they operate, the way that they think, the way that they move through life to do everything to benefit themselves at the expense of other people's lives. It is truly an evil way of thinking. Um, they don't care who they hurt to achieve whatever they want to achieve. And the characteristics of a narcissist, while some, do maybe take selfies or talk about themselves a lot, that's not the definition of a narcissist. So I highly suggest that if you think you are with someone and you think that you're going to be entering a custody battle with one, that you learn the ins and outs of how these people operate because it will be like nothing you've ever experienced. It is not, in fact, I mean, there's people that I know that are narcissists that don't even take selfies. It's the way that they think, the way that they justify things, the way that they move, the way that they lie, the way that they come up with things that will benefit themselves, but they do it in a way that is so sneaky and evil and at the expense of honestly even their own children's well-being. Like they truly have a disorder. And from what I have, I've listened to podcasts of doctors that talk about this kind of stuff. Like there is no fixing these people. I've talked to my therapist about this kind of stuff. My lawyer is very knowledgeable in how narcissists operate in the courtroom. Like she's dealt with them for God knows how many years. Like these people operate through life in a completely different way. And if you don't pick up on the signs in the beginning, you're not going to know until it's too late, especially if you've had a child with one. So that is why it's incredibly important to look for the red flags if you are entering a new relationship. The last thing that you want to do is go through a custody battle with someone that you believe may be a narcissist, because I can promise you they are going to make it their life's mission to make your life a living hell. This is the way they think, this is the way they operate, and it doesn't change. It's not like they start dating someone new and they suddenly become different. It's not like they suddenly become a Christian and they operate differently. These people have a mental disorder, and it can be terrifying until you start to understand how they think, and then you get ahead of how they think, especially if you're trying to co-parent with one. So I highly suggest that if you're not in a custody battle yet, that you study these type of people like your life depends on it, because it literally does.